Start off, this is the Point Loma basketball team. In the middle, we have head coach Ryan Looney. On his right, we have senior forward Skylar White. And on his left, we have junior guard Josh Rodriguez. Coach Looney, I'm going to start with you right here. Always one of those cliches, but why is it just tough to beat a team 3 times in a season? Why does it not get easier, but why is it always tougher?
I don't know the answer to that, to be honest. I thought the 2 times we played Concordia earlier this year were 2 of the tougher performances we put together. Unfortunately, tonight, and credit to them, I think they were the tougher team. I think all season long, and statistics would indicate it, we've hung our hat on our effort with our defense and our rebounding, and I think that they outplayed us in those 2 areas tonight.
Josh, that team always puts a lot of pressure, especially on the ball and stuff like that. How does that pressure, why is their pressure just different than anything else you see throughout the year, and they really seem to cause just different problems for a lot of teams?
I mean, their goal is definitely to turn teams over and try to get everyone rattled, and, and try to speed everyone up. So my goal was just trying to slow it down and get everyone in the right spots and trying to, trying to get the ball movement and then just trying to get inside, get good shots. But obviously their pressure makes that very difficult.
Coach Looney, on that, you guys did have a chance to tie it up at the end. You guys had the ball back after they missed a couple free throws. What were you guys trying to draw up, and what were you guys trying to get on that final look?
We ran a play that we've worked on all year long. Because of their pressure, wasn't executed perfectly, and Tanner Nelson didn't get a very clean shot in the corner either. But again, that's kind of credit to Concordia and what they do. They pressured us out of what we were trying to execute.
Skylar, last year this whole thing was about, it all came down to the PacWest tournament. If Point Loma wanted to continue the season, had to win in the PacWest tournament. This time you guys hopefully gave yourself a chance for that one. Where does your focus go now? Because even Coach Looney and everybody else, I know that the season is not done for you guys. You guys still have hope for the continued postseason. Where does focus go?
I mean, we still have the mindset that we're not done. That's how I feel. I mean, I'm not done. I'm still playing. I still am thinking I get to put on that Point Loma jersey again. And we're going to go into practice tomorrow and the next day, just like it's any normal day, and work our tails off and learn from this loss and win the next one.
Coach, take me first half you guys led 28-26 at the break. Seemed to control the tempo for most of that half. What did Concordia do differently offensively in the second half, or was it just a matter of a couple of shots going down that started the snowball rolling?
I think Dufelmeyer made 4 threes, and he doesn't normally do that, and that was the difference in the game.
Both teams actually shot the ball extremely well in the second half. I mean, you guys were a picture of consistency, around 55%. They shot 60% in the second half, and this was just, it came down to essentially one possession. They hit a 3, and then you get a charge on the other end, and it's like the game tipped at that point.
Yeah, I think that's something that we kind of expected. Concordia's style, they normally shoot a good percentage. They don't normally allow their opponents to shoot a good percentage too. So I don't think that part of it was any different than the first 2 times that we played them. Things that you really have to concentrate on in that game is the possession battle. They try to turn you over to create more shots for their team. All year long we've done that with our rebounding. For a large portion of the season we've been number 1 in the country in rebound margin. Tonight they turned us over more times than we turned them over, and they kept it even on the boards. Regardless of shooting percentages, that's why they won the game.
Coach, guys, what's your biggest takeaway going to be from this game as you potentially prepare for a West Regional tournament berth?
Well, we got here late because we were talking in the locker room about it. We hope we still get to play. We're a little bit upset now that we've left it in everybody else's hands other than ours to control our own destiny. There's some very specific things that we need to get better at as we're still trying to develop the right culture. in our program. I mean, these two guys, and anyone else we've had, I haven't even coached them for 2 full seasons yet. And we're still trying to build in a lot of different areas. But I think very early in the season, with a lot of new faces on our team, there were some maturity issues that we needed to take care of. And we just addressed it in the locker room. We haven't been mentally tough enough to fight through all adversity. Very early in the season, if things weren't going our way, we wanted to point the finger, blame it on officiating, when the reality of it is we just weren't good enough ourselves. We had a huge stretch in the middle portion of our season where I think that some of that stuff we really corrected. We went on a stretch where we won 15 of 17 games, and a lot of it had to do with guys maturing in that one area. I think when we faced some adversity in our last regular season game and in the second half tonight, we maybe took a step back in that area. And if we have hopes of playing in the regional, I've been there many times, you can't be bad in that area. There's going to be plenty of adversity that you come across, and the teams that are tough and have great culture are the ones that can battle through it.
I mean, the tournament, it's like anything can happen. Last year, you get through 2 games by a combined 5 points, I think it was. This year, you realize that someone has to be on the other end of that. And what does that do, though, for your program in terms of building maturity in a way?
I think anytime you lose, whether it's a regular season game or tournament, you got to find a way to grow from it. We just talked in the locker room. We only have 2 seniors. I feel awful for them because our locker room moment was unique. I don't know if he's ever going to put on a jersey again or not. And that's not a very good feeling especially for him, but his teammates and all of his coaches as well. We're hopeful that we can learn from what just happened, and whether we get to play next week or next season, we got to be better when we get in the exact same situation again.
Okay, thanks, Coach.
Thank you, guys.
We'll